Welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm Dead Darling. Shall we see what's going on the lovely island of Fawnhollow today? I don't know why I keep saying today like that. It's not how I usually say it. How do I usually say it? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. But anyway, it's a lovely day. I've got weird pins and needles in my thumb and I have no idea why. Hopefully it's not some weird loss of sensation. I think it was a pinched nerve. I think I slept on it or something. So it's got like a funny feeling. It's basically gone now. It's just a bit weird. And much more noticeable, of course, when you're holding a Nintendo controller. Well, not Nintendo controller, the two switches and a Joy-Con and a thing, whatever. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 4:50 PM on Wednesday, November 25th, 2020. Tomorrow being Turkey Day, otherwise known as Thanksgiving in most other places, or America, I suppose. Now I think about it, American holiday and all that. Not that we don't have Thanksgiving in other countries, or the equivalent, I suppose. But anyway, we got back to look forward to. What will that be about? Who knows? So for now, we'll just continue looking at some stuff. Galavar got a gift for us, Vivian. Dearest Junebug, I've been searching for a new owner for this flooring for so long, but no more. The new owner is you. Congratulations. This must be destiny, mustn't it? Your floors were destined to look fabulous. I'm sure they will, Vivian. Maybe. Giraffe print? That's a bold statement there. Pirate rug, yarr. Okay, so we've got this new ramp here. It's like nothing even happened over here, but we shifted everything over one, so everything's a bit more even. Is Amelia home so we can give her this present? Didn't actually look. She is. How convenient. So we won't have to run up these cliffs again. I don't know what we'll be doing. I think we'll just be doing the river, to be honest. Carving out the river. So what's been going on? Not much. I woke up a bit late today. As per usual, I suppose, in most recent times. Did a bit of drawing, working on something which I won't go into. It's not for this, it's for personal life. It's for my circle of friends, but I won't go into in case that one of the person it's a recipient for might be watching. But that's taken up a lot of time today. What else have I been up to? Not really much, to be honest. I'm looking at the new stuff coming on League of Legends. They got new skins and stuff for champions, which doesn't really interest you unless you play League of Legends, so I won't go into that. You know what's really cool? They got like a Constellations or a cat dress, a Constellation based skin line coming out in the next couple of days, which is like based off like constellations and astrology. Not astrology, well, some of it's astrology, and I think that's really cool. Like, I think that's just like one of those aesthetic things, which not astrology, just like constellations. Oh, that's actually really cute. It's adorable. We'll have to come up with a... Maybe we should come up with a new styling, huh? Come up with a very cute one. I don't know what ones we got on our wand, to be honest. Do we have space on our wand for another one? Oh, we don't actually have space in anymore now. On a wand. I guess we can get rid of bunny costume, right? Sort of unnecessary for now, seeing as it's not very seasonal. Or maybe we should keep it open as a seasonal slot. But we've got the fireworks one for a seasonal slot. That makes sense. Hello. Ari. Oh, we can actually give you presents now. So we're going to look around for some fossils. Hello, CJ. We'll have to remember you're here and run back and get some fish to give you later. But. Hello, Audie. What are you just doing here? Yeah, the constellation stuff is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. It's one of those aesthetics, I suppose. Not things. Not aesthetics. That's the wrong word. I mean, it's sort of the right word, but also another word I wanted. It's just one of those things which, I just think is really cool. Really pretty looking at stars and constellations, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that opinion. I think many people like looking up at the night sky and watching the stars twinkle, right? It's very pretty. But like when people use it as a theme, it's awesome. I'm like, I'm over that. Not over that. I'm all in for that. Over it kind of sounds like I'm done with it, which is not what I meant. I meant that's awesome. It's so pretty, you know. Drawing things from nature as an inspiration should be done more often, and stars are one of the prettiest things in nature, to be honest. Kind of made me wish I studied stars or something back in school, but we didn't. Though to be fair, I'm not so interested in the scientific reasoning and behind the stars. I mean, I sort of know it's like reactions, right? Burning a load of gas or something. That's what stars are. Sorry. Well, the sun is, but yeah, I don't know the science behind it. The chemical reactions, not so interested. So, I know it gets super hot. I just want to appreciate its prettiness, you know. Although to be fair, there's some cool things to know about stars. Most of which I only learned from watching random YouTube videos, to be honest, rather than studying in school. Because to be fair, back in when I did physics, we had an optional third module. Is it third module? I can't remember. An optional module in the course where it was basically a choice you could choose, and the 4 choices. Can I remember what they were? One of them was like turning points in physics, which is basically like big discoveries in physics, a sort of generic term for that. Another one was astrophysics, so it'd be stars and that sort of thing. Another one was, I don't remember one we did. Maybe it's like thermodynamics or something. That doesn't sound right. Maybe I can look it up. Hold on. It was AQA. I believe. AQA A-level physics specification. Turnip prices? What's hot today? Why am I speaking to you? Oh, my brain thought you were blabbers for a reason. Actually, wait, no, I do want to sell things. That's why I'm speaking to you. I've got things to sell in my inventory, I believe. Such as this recipe, there's weed, there's mushroom, these. I don't want to sell those. Sold. Science, AS and A-level physics. Teaching from September 2015. Oh, that's it. I need an old specification. Specification at a glance. Optionals. Astrophysics, that was it. Medical physics, engineering physics, turning point in physics. And they had, they brought back the 5th option of electronics. So yeah, astrophysics has about stars and things, the sun, planets, solar system, all that stuff. One of my friends did do that. Or one of our classes did do that, because we had to choose together as a class, is the point. Because they couldn't, just because of the way it was timetabled, they couldn't split us up and teach it if we wanted to do different things. I would have chose probably astrophysics if I had the choice, but alas we didn't. So astrophysics, yeah, that stuff. Medical physics. I think some people by themselves learned that option, because they were probably the medics or whatever who were taking physics, and there was not many of them. So most people weren't so interested, unsurprisingly, with doing that sort of module, I guess. So now we need to chat with blabbers, get these analysed. Should we make it? No, we'll make a new costume another day. Maybe we can make a Thanksgiving costume. Does that really make sense? Hold a minute. What have I done here? So I'm just looking at my phone, trying to do something on it at the same time. Yeah. So some people did medical physics. There's engineering physics, which is definitely what we did, which I can't remember what it was about. I think it was about like mechanical waves. I remember that was quite a lot of it. Like propagation of waves on the spring or something. And then turning point in physics, yeah, as a one that was like big discoveries in physics. What the discoveries were that we talked about, I have no idea, but I assume they were probably big. And then electronics, which is a module that used to be apparently taught, but when we didn't have the option to choose it, when we did the A-level physics, but it seems like we brought it back now. It was something we had when we brought it out, because apparently not many schools study electronics, so basically only the schools which did study electronics would have it as a fair option, so they were like, it's not worth putting it in. I took electronics, so missed opportunity for me. Not that it really matters. I mean, I still did pretty well in spite of it. But anyway, no point. I'm just saying, astronomy, that sort of thing, pretty cool. Like I actually completely forgot about this. I went to like a school trip to like I don't even know, a science seminar or something. I think it was meant to be, was it called Science Live? I think it was called Science Live, and it was meant to be like, ooh, look, come on kids, science is cool. Look at all this stuff. And I remember, I remember 2 talks on it. One of them was, I'll start with this one because it's not the astronomy related one. Wait, who do we, Raymond and Pashmina, right. One of them was about this, he was actually a really entertaining person. He sort of like combined comedy with science. I don't remember what he really spoke about. I remember one thing he spoke about was, I think, like bad data, maybe? Like using data, maybe it's like using data in science and that sort of thing, and he was like how you can like muck with results. Like they did a test on kids, and we're like, do you think fish oil capsules would help them, because you know omega-3 or whatever is in fish oil capsules or whatever, and they found a correlation between the kids who took the fish oil tablets each day, and also students who did well in school. And then he was like, you know, he said it in a much more comedic way than I'm about to, because I'm not very comedic, I'm very sorry to say. He was like, oh, on the surface this looks like fine, but actually if you think about it, you know, isn't it the good students, the ones, you know, who concentrate well in class, you know, do things by the book and that sort of thing, tend to study harder, tend to work better, and tend to be more likely to take the fish capsules and that sort of thing. And you're like, hey, wait, yeah, that makes sense. I guess that was my first introduction to being like, oh, you can just skew around with statistics. You can display statistics to how you want, you know. Get the result you want. Well, you can't always, but you can sometimes. And if you're not careful, you can fall into that trap. KK Soul. Is this one we have? Apparently we have this one. Didn't know that. I forgot to get fish for CJ. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to move our house. We don't have 50,000 bells on us. No, it's 30,000 bells. Or was it 50,000? Can't remember. Or just like withdraw 40,000 just in case. We're actually going to go below 9 million bells sooner or later. That's crazy. It's been so long. We've had so much money all this time, and then look at us now, spending it all on customization like Nintendo probably wanted us to. Sure, let's hold a ceremony, why not? You incline, I sure am, you know? We'll sort of just let that happen. Yeah, he talked about all that data science stuff. I can't remember, he talked about other things. Like maybe it was like phony science or something? False science that people often talked about. I don't know, I don't remember, really. Anyway, there was I never talked about it. There was like 4 talkers, speakers. Yeah, speakers. That's the one. At that well, amazing. At the seminar, I suppose. Seminar's not really the right word, but. And I was like, what was I like? I wasn't like anything. No, the speaker. She was a woman who. She was like a black woman who studied like astrophysics or something and became an astrophysicist, and she talked about basically how cool astronomy was, and also about what it was like, her own personal experiences with Pashmina. Sure, I'll take care of this, don't you worry. About of course, you know, the adversity she faced in workplace and that sort of thing, and she's sending a message out to all the people who can obviously empathise with her or have been in similar situations, to be like, you know, chase those sort of dreams, like fight through that adversity and you can achieve great things. And I was like, that's really cool, to be honest. And it was one of the ones which stuck in my mind. I don't remember exactly the content wise of the scientific side of her speech, but I remember thinking like, wow, this is the coolest one. I really like this. Try it on, hope you. And we'll find out. Man, you look great in Battle Pashmina. It looks a lot like a jukebox. I wonder what happens when you just reject them, but I don't want to reject them. I want to be like, yeah, awesome. Wear new clothes. Actually, it looks like it's pretty good for me. If it's what I'd imagine. Why has it got a shirt underneath? Who wears a shirt and a puff jacket like that? Strange combination, but anyway. It looks good on you, Pashmina, actually. Amusingly bright pink from Fuchsia as well, as with her name. So yeah, constellations, that sort of thing. That's pretty cool. So I did look up a load of constellations later, that week or something. I don't remember a lot of them. Like I remember all the horoscope signs one. You know, you got Aries, Taurus. Well, I don't remember what all of them look like. But Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Oh, hold on. We were meant to move our house. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. What's after? Aquarius, Pisces. and I don't really remember much else from it. But I looked up some other ones, like I'm ready to move. Like, of course, you've got Orion, you've got Andromeda. Well, Andromeda's a galaxy, I guess, not constellation. Now I think about it. You've got Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, otherwise known as the Big Bear and Little Bear, I guess. I was going to say Big Dipper and Little Dipper. Now I think about it, they might be actually. I think Big Dipper and Little Dipper might be different, but I can't remember. It's all very hazy in my mind. This was quite a few years ago, and I've not really studied astronomy since, so you have to forgive me. So what is this? Let me imagine it. What does this look like? Yeah, I think that goes pretty good, to be honest. It's going to be a bit annoying for the next 2 days. Do you think we can build a ramp? Let's see. I don't think we've ever tried to have 2 construction things going on at the same time. Well, we tried to destroy 2 things at once, but obviously he doesn't let us. He's like, hey, you can't do that. We got stuff to be doing. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. I guess that makes sense. Like, the fact you can relocate my entire home in a day is pretty impressive to begin with. Anyway, yeah, what other constellations do you have? Oh, we can. Nice. Okay, so which one should we have? Leading up to our house. Probably the fanciest one, right? Brick's pretty fancy. Stone? I guess stone makes the most sense, doesn't it? To be like, a temple. Yes, please. How much did it cost? I didn't pay attention. I'm gonna assume it was like 200,000 bells. Yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember now. Yeah, there's a lot of things to learn about stars. The North Star. I don't know. There's a lot of different constellations out there. And I feel like one of the nights or whatever, when it was a particularly clear night, I spent the time trying to look for the constellations I learned about. Did I find them? I don't remember. I assume so. I probably had a good fun old time doing it though. Let's see what this looks like. I think that looks alright. Let's see what this top one looks like as well. Let me imagine it. So it's like you're walking up some grand stairs. Do I want a space between them or not? Well, this one would have to go here anyway. If I didn't want a space, I'm not sure if we can not put a space, but I'd chip away at the bottom there. Sure, I'll help. As much as possible. Yeah. I know what I was saying. Something about stars. Stars are just pretty. I'm trying to remember like what constellation shapes, if I can remember any of them off the top of my head. I can sort of remember what Gemini looks like. I think it looks like 2 people, right? You know? Makes sense, Gemini. And Aries was a really tiny one. And Libra looked like a T. Because there's meant to be scales, right? I mean, I remember what they all represent, I just don't remember the literal star look. Arrangement, I suppose. Do you want to round these off? Let's round these off. Make it look a little less harsh. I don't know if we can actually get rid of this cliff. If we can, maybe we should. And see what it looks like. Let's find out. We can? So maybe we should. What? So we can on this side, but we can't on that side? Strange. Oh, we can't do it anyway because if we did it, we won't be able to put a ramp in. So we do have to leave a gap. Okay. That's fair enough. Fair enough. But we can still round this out. Instead of having it be so jagged outwards. And there we go. And with this time left, we will... Oh, we need to go give a fish to CJ. Otherwise, we're going to forget about that. Yeah, I don't know. What other pretty constellations are in the sky? I really can't remember. Actually, as we're into this house, I'm going to check if the Big Dipper is the same as Ursa Major. Because I can't remember if it is or not. I feel like it's different. Big Dipper, I remember, looked like a spoon. And Ursa Major didn't look like a spoon. Ursa Major looked like something else. Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure they're the same. No? Yeah, also known as a Big Dipper. Okay. I think Ursa Major is a much cooler name than Big Dipper. Who have we not seen? Oh, Raymond. What fish should we give? I guess we'll just work up the top and make our way down. Crucian carp. Famous constellations. Hold on. Constellation map, maybe? That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to have one of these. If only we could see the stars properly. Interactive sky map, oh my god. Sky and telescope. Oh, Andromeda is a thing. Wait, I thought Andromeda was a galaxy. Pegasus. A lot of things, they're always like named after things from mythology like this, aren't they? I wonder why. Where are we going? CJ, we're meant to see CJ. It's a problem with talking all the time. I forget what I'm doing. There's Orion, Hunter and his bow. Cassiopeia, something snake related. Something snake related. That's all I know because it's some character in League of Legends. Cepheus? Don't know who that is. Capricornus, is that different from Capricorn? Grus? Don't know what that is. Phoenix? Sagitta? Alta? Andromeda. Actually, that's really fitting because in the mobile game I'm playing right now, there's an event going on from a song called Sayonara Andromeda, which is star-based as well, about the story of, as I've learned recently, it's about the story of what are their name? Hikaboshi and Orihime, something like that. The Tanabata festival one. Anyway, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Also, none of you are going to understand what on earth that means. I don't know, this is a cool star map. Mensa, there's one called Mensa? Oh, there's Aries. See, Aries is very tiny, it's just like 4 stars. I don't know why it looks like a ram, or why we said it looks like a ram. Where are you, Raymond? But apparently it looks like a ram, so a ram it shall be. You know what, I'm just going to close this, because this is not the time to be looking at that sort of thing. Really cool, you know? Stars, awesome. You know what's not awesome? I don't know. Missing your alarm, that's pretty peak. So we want the river to sort of swing out here. Didn't we want this to be like a load of small thin rivers? I feel like I randomly remember myself saying. No, we wanted it to be a plentiful river. We wanted the other one to be thin rivers, right? Like it was drying up. Wait, life and death. Life versus death. Which side is life on? The left or right? Left, right? Yeah. Life is on the left. Okay. So yeah, this one we want to be plentiful. We want fish in the rivers, swimming around, having a grand old time. Big river. Honestly, you should probably start turning a little bit earlier. That's how big a river is. No! Why? Animal Crossing, are you like this? You constantly look to subvert my expectations when I'm trying to just make a simple river. Would that be so hard? Oh my god. Please. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm not sure if it should be this thick yet, otherwise it's going to be oddly thin here, isn't it? So yes, you know, despite the fact I spent all that time trying to get that open, I've now just undone it. So we open it up this way. So how far out we want to go? We want to go like here and then start turning? That's too late. We want to start turning around here, go diagonally and then down like this. Seems reasonable. So let's aim for this spot. It's not that much lower. And maybe it starts to expand here. And perhaps it goes down here? I don't know. I also learned recently there's a constellation named after a river or something. Or like a river constellation? I don't know. That was another thing I learned from League of Legends, you know? It's amazing what you can learn from video games nowadays. Maybe this is a bit high up. How close to the corner do we have it going in the other direction? Pretty far out, so it could be like here. That seems more reasonable. Attainable. Absolutely delectable. I feel like there's a lyrics to a rap, but I don't remember what. No? Maybe not. Yeah, what was my point? I know. A river of stars. If that isn't like peak aesthetic, don't know what is. It's just beautiful. That's probably why Celeste is like my favourite Animal Crossing NPC. She's such a sweetheart. She loves stars. I wish she could tell me about stars more. Unfortunately, she doesn't visit our town very often, so... To be fair, she visited on the meteor shower. No. Ooh, this island is a bit smaller than I thought. As long as it's got enough space to... Okay, let's extend it out maybe this way a bit. Perhaps like this. Because I do not want it to be suffocatingly small, as it does currently appear to be. So I'm sort of just doing the outline here, hoping it fits all. It all fits in. I think that seems reasonable. Night and day, life and death, creation and destruction. Yin and yang, everything in unison. Because there must be balance in all things. For the world is like that, full of one thing and full of its opposite. Strange, isn't it? I don't know why I'm trying to be so weirdly metaphorical about this. I just want to, you know, I just want it to be the one I want to actually destroy, alright? Is that too hard to ask? Apparently so. Apparently it's the most difficult thing I've ever requested. Where are we even going to put the bridge for this island? I don't know. Somewhere in the bottom right makes most sense to me. Because then you'd sort of like from the beginning, from the entranceway of the airport, you can go either way, either to this island or to the other island. And I'm only doing this because our natural spawn of our island started out with one of these mini islands on top. And I was like, that's a really cool idea. If I ever resurface, terraform the entire island, I'm going to include it again. So here I am, including it again, because it was a super idea, I thought. And it really is. Look at this. Beautiful. Kind of. How does that look, hun? I think that looks alright. Big enough room for some decorations. I guess we can have a bridge over this side. We can make it a bit thicker if it needs to be. I don't remember how wide a river needs to be for a bridge to actually not spawn on it, but you know, big enough that we can actually put a river. Sorry, we can actually use a bridge across a river. Can't really see what's going on here because of these fruit trees in the way. So then we're gonna go sort of down like this, right? Or we're gonna curve around like this, maybe. I do like this curving idea. So we want to reach out here. Is that about a third way up our acre? That's about a third way up. And reach out about here. No, here. That's a turning point. And that's what we'll be doing next time. So I guess we've got this nice little island to look across. Nothing on it currently, but eventually there will be. But for now, we'll be wrapping up this episode here, I suppose. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. I've been Dear Darling. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling, Discord down in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.